Elevensies with Lisa and Anton and
Skittle, because she has to be cuddled every morning by the mom.
I don't know. I got a zit on my chin as well. I'm just hideous in the face today.
Oh, you having a bad day?
I'm not having a bad day. I just got a zit.
Yeah. I'm having a bad hair day.
I'm just going
It's
to make
too steamy.
make our little thing a bit better here because I'm looking a little discombobulated. Oh, come up. There you go. So we should be live about now.
I think we are. It's
There you
Fantastic Friday, isn't it?
Fantastic Friday. Fantastic Friday. Just waiting for everybody to join us on the tube with you.
Fantastic
I
Friday.
think we managed to cut my head off now. No, there you go.
Oh, no,
I
you're
think
fine. It just went around up and down and doodly-doo.
I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. I'm such a consummate professional. She's saying nothing. She's saying absolutely nothing. Yeah, well.
I'm still half asleep today.
Well, you've been challenged a bit with your knee of late, but you did at least find a bloody good doctor yesterday.
I found a good doctor yesterday, and in a couple of months I'll have some test results.
Well, you can't rush these things.
No, it is what it is.
It's only acutely excruciating pain, but you can't rush it.
It's all good.
So who's joining us? Let's have a look. We've got some people coming. Somebody's liking us already. That's lovely.
Skittle.
Well, Skittle isn't following us on the Tube of You or the Book of Face.
She doesn't know how to run a computer. She doesn't have
Good
opposable
morning,
thumbs.
Gilda. She doesn't have opposable thumbs. She's got wicked sharp teeth and claws, though.
She does.
I can speak from personal experience. And so can you.
She's like the little teeny marauder.
She nearly hospitalized you on one occasion.
She did.
I just want you to know
I was
that.
brushing her and she decided she didn't like it, so she bit me and gave me cat scratch fever.
How lovely. Needed intravenous antibiotics to sort it out. It was lovely. So, welcome, Wendy. Welcome. Yes, cats. Why are you donning your suit of armour, my lord? I plan to give the cat a pill.
Pill, yes.
That's about the size of it. I don't know. They're just...
Well, we're excited because we think it's not going to rain today.
It's not.
And it's Friday. So
It's
that
not.
means Circle could be outside for people today.
I think the unsettled weather got itself out in the system because earlier on this week it was ring yourself out and thunderstorms all over the place.
Yeah.
But it's actually a little cooler today, very pleasant out and not a lot of humidity. So we're hoping it stays that way because we would dearly love to be outside for Circle this evening. I think we could probably manage it. Oh, somebody's calling us already. Unfortunately, we're not actually there.
We don't open until 12.
So anyway, welcome. So what is today? Today is
Fantastic Fridays. We should talk about
it?
ourselves because, we have no egos or anything.
We should talk about ourselves, why don't we? Good morning, Laurie. How you doing? It's our Laurie. She's it. Laurie with the round table.
Oh, Laurie of the Round Table.
It's called Laurie of the Round Table.
That's good. Well, we have several Lauries, but I know who you mean when you say Laurie of the Round Table.
You do, indeed. Yes, indeed. Oh, goodness gracious me. So if you're joining us, do say hello. Do please like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate it. We're trying to be less of a well-kept secret. We're working hard to do it. But, it's one of these things you have to push a ball a long way up the hill before you sort of get to that tipping point. And we're trying to
So we only need like 1 million subscribers.
Oh, couple. No, actually, you don't need that many.
No, I know. You need 4,000, don't you? Or something.
Well, no, a little bit more than that. A little bit. I think really to sort of get some kind of impact, you need to have subscribers in the tens of thousands.
I see.
But we're getting there. We're like 1,600 now, I think.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
That's good.
We've been slowly creeping up there, and
right.
What can one say? What can one say? So Fantastic Friday. Where the hell did we get to? What
I don't know. We've talked
about?
about all kinds of different things.
I have no idea. Honestly, my brain has gone. So if you can remember out there in viewerland, please do tell us.
Oh, what we talked about last Friday? That was a whole week ago.
Please feel free to jog our memory.
I don't know what happened yesterday.
I do. Good morning, Heather. How you doing today? It's... I
don't know.
I don't know. Where
I know we've talked
we?
about Wales quite a bit, and we've talked about Old Hall Cottage, and we've talked about the Kaibitra. That was the little stream that ran past our house.
I remember seeing blue lights in there.
Yeah, there was one evening that was very strange at twilight.
Oh, full of faith.
It came around like a
Probably
kind of
around
an
this time,
S-bend. Yeah, came around an S-bend before it came past our house, and it was quite shallow there. And I honestly thought he had put lights in the stream because, Leos like to light everything
I do.
up.
I actually like lit up water features.
But he hadn't. And I was like looking out the bedroom going,
how could I have done that?
There's lights out there. Because it was pretty dark. There weren't a lot of street lights and lights.
No. Well, there were street lamps 12 miles away in Newtown. That's the closest street lamp, I think, that you're going to find there.
So that was an interesting experience. I've had that. And, and the otter was wild.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, it was a wild otter. People had told us that there were people that actually, like wildlife people, who actually had hunted to get a glimpse of the wild otters.
There was rumor that, these things still exist. They're like a mythical proportion, like the wild ponies on Long Mend.
Which we've also seen.
Yes, they wandered straight across in front of us.
And the last one was a gray one that was pregnant. But anyway. So the neighbors had said, oh, well, there's people that actually come looking for the otter. They want to find the otters and, film them and all this kind of stuff.
Endangered, to be honest. They're that rare. It's
so
like
of
the
course,
red kite was so rare.
So of course, one day I look out the dining room window and there's an otter under the bridge, our little walkway bridge. Yes. And
didn't happen to notice it was chasing the salmon, did you?
All right.
That would have been interesting, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, the energy of Caradwin was so strong.
Beautiful.
And Rhiannon, apparently. So, there was a amazing Indian restaurant that I'm sure is still there.
Yeah, we can give them a plug.
Church Stretton, Jaipur. If you're ever in Church Stretton, visit Jaipur.
Jaipur. Jaipur. Excellent place.
Amazing Indian restaurant.
Superb food. Better than mine.
Really lovely people. Ali is the owner.
Apparently, Pam's Facebook is frozen. But we're working on Facebook. We can see it. I think it might be your end, Pam. So
I'm not seeing any comments again, and it says 10 people are watching.
Come over to the tube of you. I don't know.
Maybe I'll refresh.
Facebook is just nuts. That's all I'm saying. Well, it's definitely working because you're seeing yourself.
And see.
It's all Skittles' fault. That's what she does. She breaks.
It says there are 10 comments, but
can't see them.
Oh, there you go. Hi, Pam. Hi, Anita. Hi, Shauna.
Well,
Nessa, Crystal. Marianne.
We're doing the.
Oh, Marianne says I'm coming for pottery today.
Danger! I warn you, we do have pottery, as you may well have seen. If you'll find it on our. Please don't put your butt in my face.
Anyway, I was on about Jaipur.
Jaipur, yes. Focus. Go back to Jaipur. Sorry.
So they had it was the most amazing Indian restaurant, and we used to eat there. It was on the way home from Ludlow if we went a certain way. So we would always go home from Ludlow over Long Mynd so that we could go to Church Stretton and eat at Jaipur. So they knew that we were probably coming every Friday and Saturday night pretty much.
I don't know. We just did. We just turned up regularly. Not.
And they were really, really nice to us. In fact, we
turned up on Valentine's Day with no booking.
We didn't really realize what day it was. We were so busy, and I think we had just gotten in from the States, and we had dumped stuff off and put stuff out and jet lagged, and we thought we're not going to cook tonight. And when we walked in, their faces dropped, and they said, "It's Valentine's Day, and you don't have a reservation." And we said, "Oh, it's okay. We'll go." And they said, "Oh, no." And they brought a tiny little table out and set it right next to the kitchen door.
They were such lovely people. They
found us a folding table.
They're such lovely people.
Because they also knew that we weren't in a hurry. Like we would wait and wait, didn't matter as long as we had a place to sit.
So they always used to serve us a really lovely portion. And the one time, it's usually more than you could possibly eat. So we'd have something for a little snack the next day, and they put it in little carry-out containers and all that fun stuff. And the one time, one of the guys dropped it.
Mohammed, yeah,
he dropped it, and so they cooked her up a whole
other
meal
to take home because I had like maybe a third of it saved. I was going to have for lunch, so he dropped it.
Yeah, it's funny. What nice, but I don't know what it lovely.
Is. But we were good tippers, and a lot of people in the UK don't.
Not just that. I think we treat people with respect, and we have this interesting thing. I often accuse Lisa of being the sovereign goddess of weird because wherever she goes, weirdness seems to happen, you know, and it's kind of rubbing off on me. I've met some very interesting people since I've been with Lisa. Hello, do I know you? But yeah, we meet some very, very interesting people. But I think we're just nice to folks, and I think that's what it is. We try to treat everybody with, you know, basic human decency.
Right.
And
we're very nice unless you're horrible to us. And once you're horrible to us, then we just
then the deal's
write
off.
you off. But anyway,
the deal's off. If you're going to throw your toys out the pram, if you're going to be a Karen, I don't know we need a good word to go with the male version of a Karen. You know, a really nasty, bitter, entitled person who's just going to throw it.
We don't have time for that.
That doesn't wash with us too much.
But anyway, okay. So
back
to Jaipur.
Yeah.
So you went over Long Mind. Now, hysterically, that means mountain. So Long Mind.
Well, month means mountain, but it's derived from the Welsh mountain. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the Welsh name is in England, and the English mountain is in Wales.
Yes, Long Mountain is in Wales. Go figure.
So we would go over Long Mind.
Which means Long Mountain.
There you go. On the way home. And this one night, we saw the wild ponies. And they came right out across the road.
They appeared out of the mist. Because this is like
crazy.
You know, often the top of it would be up in the clouds, and it was like surreal. It was surreal. Yeah. You tell the story. Yeah.
And so they came out of the mist, yes. And the last one was a speckled gray pregnant mare. The last one, walking really slow, because I think she was going to...
Almost any second.
Yeah.
looking at how pregnant she was.
So we've had some really, very deeply emotional and touching sightings of animals in Wales, right? One night we were on the way home from Church Stretton on the flat, and there was an owl sat in the road.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I remember.
So we stopped, thinking it would fly away.
Yeah.
And then we thought, well, maybe he's been hit.
Stunned or something?
But I think he was just in the road, maybe had been chasing a mouse or something, and the bright lights of our headlights stunned him, because there didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. Or her. I don't know how you tell an owl's sex.
I'm not an expert.
But
you have to be a good ornithologist for that kind of
So I stepped out of the car, and I was going to just pick him up and check him out. If it was really bad, we'd do a wildlife center. But if he was just kind of, thinking. So I got right up to him and said, "Are you okay?" Flew away. So that was interesting. Mm-hmm. We've had some really wild stuff.
Oh yeah, and the amount of sheep you have to pick up, because we'd often go over Kerry Ridgeway between
Carridwen.
Yeah, that's where it gets its name, of course. But it's gosh, yeah, no, you tend to learn whose mark is whose on the sheep. Some people have got bright pink, other people might have green or blue
or yellow. They instead of branding them, because obviously their wool is really, really thick, they put a dollop of colorant.
Yes.
So you have to kind of look at the sheep. This one is yellow. It's from that pasture.
It's one of George's or whatever.
Yeah. Because they tend to try to escape because the grass is always greener.
Always. We've had to rescue a few who've got their head stuck through the fence. And
they're really heavy to try to lift over the fence or the hedge.
Well, it's usually, if you can find the gate, hoy them over the gate. But you wouldn't put us down as sheep rustlers, or wrestlers, whatever you call it. But we both had to do that on occasion.
We can't shear sheep, but yeah.
Oh God, no, I couldn't do that.
No.
But you could learn. I guess that's one thing we could do at Celtica. Well, wool is an amazing product. It really is. And sheep make more than they can possibly use. They have to be sheared in the summer, otherwise they actually overheat and can be fatal. So it's one of those weird symbiosis, because there's nothing they can do about their hair.
Well, how did they ever survive before people?
Hey, good afternoon, DT Gamer. I assume you play games, I guess, which is good. I
don't know.
But it's afternoon. So you're obviously on some other part of the world, because it's morning here still. Aha. I can work that one out.
All right. Anyway, shall we have a card today? Because
Should we?
We can't be late. We have to open today.
We got to open, yeah.
So no more dilly and dally.
Oh no, we can dilly and dally. We can dilly dally the whole way.
Well, I know you could dilly dally all day long, but no, we need to go. We need to actually be on time.
We're going to be on time.
Ooh.
Look what you got. It's all about you.
Queen of Pentacles. My reading for you for today with this card is pay attention. You probably already know the answer. So listen for some sort of sign that gives you confirmation to what you already know. What is your reading for today?
Oh, I think this one to me is all about nurture is the way to go. Nourish, don't punish. Nurture and you will get much fecundity from it. Much growth, much fertility. Not necessarily the patter of little feet. That's not what we're talking about here. But we're talking about, prosperity and ideas and growth and all that fun stuff. And the little bunny there indicates that. And look at her. She's really nurturing this. So nurture is the way to go, inspire and nourish people's, what's the word I'm looking for? Nourish their curiosity. There you go. Nourish their curiosity and you'll nourish your own curiously. It's a great way to be.
All right, sir.
Well, are we done then? Because we're a bit early, but it's all right.
Well, we have to get to work.
Yeah, I know we've got all manner of things we've got to do, so we'll get organised and all that. We actually have to go and open the store. So if you're bimbling by New Paltz today, wander in and say hi because
we'll both be there.
Yes, and it's danger. I might be left in charge at some point.
I think he's on the desk today. Yeah, could be tricky. Could be.
So I apologise in advance if you're coming and I'm serving you. But forgive me, I'm new to this, so what do I know?
All right,
listen, thank you so very, very much for watching us. We do appreciate it. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. We really do appreciate your wonderful positive energy. Have a blessed and amazing Friday.
And a wonderful weekend. Peace.
We'll talk to you later.